Hello, everyone. My name is Henry, and I'm going to introduce distribution of a coastal dolphin under the impact of long-term habitat loss. Indo-Pacific humpback dolphin of Taiwan West Coast. And I want to introduce about Indo-Pacific humpback dolphins. And it as known as Chinese white dolphins, and they are known for their restricted inshore distribution and narrow habitats, selectivity, and their activity in 15 meters isobase. And the Chinese white dolphin typically feeds on small fish, squid, and shrimp, and they prey on 5 meters isobase. So they will activity. You can see them in 15 meters isobase, but they will prey in 5 meter isobase. They use a combination of click, whistles, and body movement for communication and navigation. And there's a fun fact that, and although they as known as white dolphins, but the calves are dark gray at birth, and they're gradually turning light gray, pink, or even white with age due to blood vessel developments beneath the skin. And this is the pink one. You can see it looks like pink, and that is great. And the importance of this study, and the humpback dolphin less than 100 individuals, and it classified as critical endangered under the IUCN C2 and D. And the decline in the population of Chinese white dolphins can reflect the extent of environmental degradation. And this is their habitats. And you can see there are 3 sectors, N, C, and S. And sector N is from彰化苗栗竹南 to 台中大安, and sector C is from 台中大安 to 彰化大城, and sector S is from 彰化大城 to 嘉义东石. And the sector N and sector S have high sighting frequency of humpback dolphins. And this is a purpose. And you can see why are dolphins only found in 2 specific regions. So why you can find a lot of dolphins in sector C. And how does habitat degradation affect their distribution? And so we can use satellite image analysis to study. And we classify areas by major rivers and coastal features, coastal developments, urbanization, and industrialization. And this picture is sector N. And because the dolphin only, and they only activity in 15 isobase, so we can only focus on this. And the land we don't care because they don't live there. They live in ocean. So we can see the sector N. There is no big difference from 1972 to 2013. And this picture is sector C, and you can see we add a lot of land. Maybe it's land reclamation in 1990. So the habitat lost a lot. And next is sector S. And you can see we build some harbor, maybe it's harbor in sector S, and north part of sector S. So we can calculate this one, HII. Okay. So to calculate HII, we need to know this HDS and HFS. And HDS means the 15 isobars as dolphin habitats. And HFS is mean the 5-meter isobars of dolphin forage habitats. And area of land recommendation in this sector in year T means ALIST. And the extent of habitat loss was estimated by Habitat Intelligence Index, and this is the important one. Then we want to calculate this data, and it's calculated from dolphin habitat loss and forage habitat loss. And if the HII close to 1, it means the land loss, the lands rarely lost. And if the HII approach to 0, it means the habitat loss a lot. And we have to talk about SPUE. SPUE is it means standard sighting rates of humpback dolphins, sightings per unit efforts. And you have to calculate SPUE with total number of groups seen and the total effort measured as the length of the coast covered during the surveys. And this is the data. You can see this is the habitat loss cumulative. And sector N's habitat loss is very few, but there's a lot of habitat loss in sector C and S. And this one shows the same thing too. And this is a foraging habitat loss. And this one shows the HII. You can see sector N's HII is very close to 1, but the sector C and S, the HII is very lower than sector N. And this is the data and the coastal habitat loss. And you can see the sector N is very few, and the HII is very close to 1. And this is the results. And you can see the SPUE in NC sector and CS sector is significant difference, but the NS sector is the same. So it shows that the C is different from N and S. So and the second thing is sighting of humpback dolphin increase with an increase in HII values. And you can see because sector C replaced with agriculture, aquaculture, urban and industrial development, road construction, embankments, road modification. And a substantial decrease in the width of water course and alluvial fan of the major river occur in sector N and C. And an equivalent of almost 26% of dolphin habitat and over 40% of dolphin foraging habitat. And the conclusion is, and why are dolphins only found in 2 specific regions? And the secrecy loss 116.7 is the most, and most of land reclamation in sector C. And how does habitat degradation affect their distributions? Sighting of humpback dolphin increase with an increase in HII values. And these conservative implications. This one is mean the first data on Taiwan humpback dolphins were available, but we already lost to land recommendation. And second thing is the current discontinuous distribution of humpback dolphin or Taiwan West Coast is likely to the different extent of habitat degradation rather than natural patches of the environments. Okay, this is my speak.
I think your your presentation is a little bit improved from the last talk, but I didn't listen to your first talk because that the time last talk I was not in the class. But according to the videos, I think it is still a little bit wordy to your presentation, and I think it is not easy to follow with you because the picture demonstration is kind of bad because you didn't add some key point or key word, key messenger by them, which would make me difficult to follow you, to understand you why the pictures wanted to tell us. And the the data diagram and table you made is good and easy to understand. Yes, and I didn't know you whether you explain a reclamation is, and and I want to tell everybody is 开垦. Yeah, that's all.
Compared to talk one, you condense your sentence, but I think the size of the words can be larger. And then you can remove the formulas to simplify your presentation. And I noticed that between some pages, your page number is wrong. So there are some small mistakes. Yes, thank you.
Just like Rick said, you also need to speak louder. And I think your slide maybe a bit longer. You need to make it shorter, I think. And you need to look to your audience, and instead of looking to your screen. Yes. Okay, that's all.